Hey guys, we're the Rose, and we just got interviewed at the Zach Sang Show, the most amazing, the most beautiful, the most comfortable show in this world. It's beautiful. Please check it out. We talked about many things with our album Heal and how we all want to heal together. Thank you, and subscribe, like, and the bell for Zach Sang. Yes.
Hello, beautiful human. My name is Zach. That is Dan.
Yo.
And we welcome to the studio. The Rose.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah, guys, we're the Rose. Thank you for inviting us back. Zach, Dan.
Well, we had you on the show, Woo-sung,
Right.
and we said in that conversation
Yes, I remember.
that we needed to make this happen. And we've officially made it happen. So I thank you all for giving us your time and energy.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Especially release week.
Yay.
Like, that's insane right now.
It is pretty insane. We like insane.
Do you? Do you thrive in insanity and chaos?
We have to. I think we have no choice. Right?
Yep.
What's the most chaotic part about releasing an album?
Everything else but the music. Right?
Like
There's so
doing
much,
this.
Yeah. I mean, this is chill. Like, we love interviews and explaining like our, whatever the process was, but there's like little details, as little as like, what font are we going to use for this new physical album that we're printing? What lyric page are we gonna? There's so many things. Like, what merchandise? How are we gonna design the merchandise? Like, how much is it gonna cost?
Is that process the same for when you're doing your solo stuff?
Yeah, but a lot more hectic in this
Because
case.
everybody's involved.
Yeah, three more brains, three different things. It's not just me saying, okay, yeah, yes, no, yes, no. It's more like, yes, no, yes, okay. What do we want to do? Talk about it? Yeah, it goes on for like 3 hours, doesn't get finished, and then the next day they're like, we kind of need this right now, and then we're like, fuck.
That happens all the day.
Yeah.
Throughout the process.
The whole
of
process, yeah. That's been our 5 months.
The album.
But it's not like that when it comes to music.
No, it is way more. so then we have a song, we have this one word we want to change, and we talk about it, fight about it for like full like 3 days, and we still can't figure it out, and we still fight about it. It's like 2 verse 2. Sometimes it goes to 3 verse 1, and you're just trying to like survive. And now at this point, you don't even know if you think it's the right one. You just want to stick to it because you've been sticking to it. Like.
Well, you feel really great when you're like fighting against like 3, like when it's 3 versus 1, and the one actually, when one gets to win, you feel really achieved.
Yeah.
But who's determining who wins and who loses?
So when everybody agrees, we move forward.
Yeah.
So you need a unanimous decision.
So you have to persuade and explain why you think that way.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you're being challenged in a new way.
In a new way, yeah. We're learning business, and we're learning about negotiating while we're making music.
But you also have to really believe in that idea.
Exactly. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it just for the fact of like beating these ideas. Like, it's more for the music for sure.
No, I like fighting. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Do you feel like you get the best product every time this way?
Yes.
For sure.
Because we we're a band. We want to be satisfied with what we're playing on stage, and if one person isn't satisfied, then might as well just not do it.
Yeah, well, for Brains, we always get surprised after we go through all this, and then the
final product.
We always get surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
As we were in here setting up for you guys to come in, we had 2 pretty decent sized solo artists on our show in the last week.
Oh wow!
I mean, we always have, but they have something. Not trying to brag, but they have something in common. It was Louis Capaldi and Bozzy, and both of them,
love them both,
on their own without being prompted, brought up this idea of being solo artists looking to be in a band.
Yes, they did.
Oh wow!
Wow!
And I was like, okay, that's really interesting, because in one case, 100% of the mental anguish and Olympics you go through and the stress and everything is just on one person, but it is shared in this case.
Exactly.
Does that make things easier?
There's ups and downs of when it comes to like easy and harder. I think it's more about like like how you want to take on your life, right? Do you want to succeed and be happy, but like, you know, you can't really share the experience, or do you want to go there maybe a little bit harder and a little bit more complicated, more fighting, but do you want to share it with the people around you? I think it's just like a mindset difference.
I
No
think,
wrong or right.
Yeah, you know, it relates to every relationship, but you know, if it's like a small group of people, you might get faster there and then easier. But if it's a big group of people, it might be harder, but you go more further. That's what we believe in about.
Yeah.
I understand that because you really are testing and all of the ideas is running through so much before it gets to the end.
Exactly, yeah.
Until it gets to us. And we're going to dive into the album, which I'm really excited to do. Like, very, very excited.
Hey.
How'd you all meet, though?
Oh, wow. It was once upon a time, 7 years ago.
Here and there, at the right timing, at the right place. We were there, and then we were meant to be. Yay.
So Leo and, should I say Korean names? Dojun and Chaehyung, right? They used to busk. Not together, but in the same area. So they knew of each other. They knew each other.
Like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
And then those two were in the same company, like trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And then
same entertainment company.
Yeah, entertainment company. And then Sammy and I were basically drinking buddies. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Buddies.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol friends. Yeah.
And
Party.
and then we formed a band called Windfall, and then there, you know, we were like talking about music, and then it was a right fit.
Yeah.
But who had the idea? So you're in this other band.
Me?
Windfall.
They made a band called Windfall, the three of them first.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Us three first, and then we always wanted to, you know, have another guy who sings and play guitar, and then, there he was. And then, like, we just came up
just drinking away.
Just
and
drunk
then,
as hell.
yo, cheers, and you know, I'm in a band called Windfall, and
like
these are the guys.
Yeah, he like pitched. He pitched Windfall to me. We were drinking, and he's like, brought chicken, and he's like, yo, there's a band.
And it was his birthday party, actually.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what are you trying to do here, man?
I showed her like few videos of us, like, you know, practicing.
And the videos were whack. No, I was kidding.
It was whack.
No, I was just kidding.
I don't know. It was so. We thought, like, you know, having him as a group was like, you know, something else. So like we went up to him, and then he went, oh, okay, yeah, why not? We had a gig, like a month later, like then. So why not do a gig together as a special guest, and then let's figure out what we could do.
Yeah.
And then that became the Rose.
So what did he say to you that brought you in?
It wasn't what he said, because whatever he said turned me off to everything. But it was actually the moment I went in to do this, gig as like a special guest. I got my electric guitar. I played together with the whole band, and the first chord, it was F. I remember, and I strung it, and I was like, okay, this is it. And no matter what Leo said, or no matter what Tojun said, it didn't even matter. I was like, okay,
true that.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Fact.
Right?
Yeah.
No words were needed.
I felt that exactly same too. When we were forming, Windfall, I went. The first rehearsal was, I think it was E minor for me.
Yeah.
Well, and then it just clicked. I just knew that. Oh shit, we gotta do this.
So who wants to change the name?
I think we all kind of wanted to. Yeah.
Well, we had we wanted to make a new theme out of it. I mean, new paradigm. No, new
brand.
The new
chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, new chapter. So why not change the name? Change the name, and then we had like thousands of like hundreds of whiteboard names
filled
on the board.
Yeah.
And the Rose was looking at us, saying, "Pick me, pick me."
Yeah. Yeah.
The Rose. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Simple. Yeah. Does it capture what you guys do on stage?
Yeah, we could make stuff up too, like the rose, the flower is beautiful, but it has a thorn, and I think that's what our music is kind of like.
But since we named our band the Rose, we love it.
Yeah.
So and your fans have a name attached to it.
Exactly, Black Rose. That was the main reason why we chose that name.
Why?
Because we, in Korean, the Black Rose meaning is like kind of protecting. There's a drinking term in Korea which is the Black Knight. So if someone feels like they can't drink, they're like, oh, who wants to do the Black Knight for me? For guys, for girls, you would say, who would want to be the Black Rose for me? So it's like that. It's like that thing of like, we protect each other and all that, and we felt like that's the relationship we wanted with our fans. We protect them, they protect us. We walk together on this beautiful life.
And another saying with the flower at the Black Rose flower is like, endless love.
Endless love, right?
Forever love.
Yeah.
Is this like a forever thing between all of you?
We hope, unless someone dies and we can't do that. Because we all die.
Someday,
yeah.
of course.
Someday,
one
because
day.
there's no such thing as forever, right?
That is true.
Yeah. But in our minds, as long as we can, yeah.
This is listening to your music was really special because there's not, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's not a ton of bands that sound like you guys that come out of Korea.
Yeah.
Is that wrong? I mean, I know there are rock bands.
Yeah. No, there are a lot indie bands and stuff. But I think in terms of music, every band is different. And for us, I think we just, because we have our own color and we write our music, maybe that's the reason why it can't just sound like other bands. Same with other bands too, right? If they write songs, they won't. We can't sound like them.
So it's just like their colors and our color.
Yeah. Just different people.
100%. But there is something to like being incredibly inspired by one band and their sonics making their way into your music. But Childhood, beautiful and deep and like.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
Like where do you go to write that record?
Where do you
mentally,
go?
and physically, all of it.
Yeah.
Where was it? It was in our apartment.
Yeah, it was in our apartment. In your room.
Yeah.
With like a bunch of clothes hanging in a small ass room.
And Sammy being naked.
Yeah.
Well, the music video, you're basically naked.
Exactly. The main message for the visual, it was that we're all born naked and we're all equal, no matter what. And we tend to forget that we're not. Or that we are equal. So then we just want to showcase that with Childhood, because when you're a child and you have all these dreams, and as you get older and become mature, become more in tune with this world, you kind of tend to forget those little details that we had so naturally without even learning about like having dreams, because no one told us to always, like when you're a child, they don't tell you to like have these dreams or have these things you want to do, but you just want to do them when you're a child because you have all this energy and you're new to this life and you love it, right? And like and you see how beautiful life can be without even like anyone teaching you that. And
childhood wonder and naivete that's like really gorgeous and almost blinding.
Yeah. So it was a reminder for us too, and it was just, we wanted to just showcase, let's not forget those feelings. And
so naked was the only way to really visually represent that.
Yeah, it was hard convincing some of the members. It was supposed to be way more nakedness.
Yeah.
But
we took it out.
We had to balance. Yeah.
How much more naked could you get? Just take all you're wearing was like underwear.
Yeah, so basically nothing. Just don't wear anything.
That's a beautiful confidence.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good way to put it. Yeah,
beautiful
thank you.
Confidence.
Yeah, beautiful confidence.
Yeah.
Or a risky move.
We gotta think about their eyes too, like the staffs.
Exactly. Yeah, we gotta be respectful.
Why? Once you see your butt, it's gonna be hard to look at you the same way.
Yeah. That's what everybody was saying. Like, do you really want to go that route? And I was like, what route is that? Like,
I mean, if you have it, share it.
Yeah,
a blessing.
Yeah.
Why was Childhood the song you guys chose out of all 10 to come back with?
I mean, that's a leading single. We wanted to showcase that sonically. We thought it made sense, but honestly, the messaging, right? I think all things we need to heal from, which Heal is our album, comes from our childhood usually. Childhood traumas are the first thing we experience, and that carries on throughout your life, and you kind of forget that you have this trauma, but then you're a certain way because of this trauma, right? So it's kind of hard to accept that. And for me too, recently I've been realizing a lot of like childhood traumas and my experiences that kind of shaped who I was, and we all have experienced that together. So I think that was like a good first step. Yeah.
Is that self-discovery, or you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's someone that's like telling me you have a childhood trauma.
I mean, you could go to therapy.
Yeah, I could, but to be honest, I'm not at one place. So I want to go to therapy. To be honest, I want to go to a psychologist and kind of just be able to talk about it. But I these are my psychologists right here. Friends. We talk about it.
Yep.
We share. Yeah.
So is Childhood the first song you make for the album?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
that's a song. Yeah.
We had a few way back period in between. So we had it like the melody and the rough the sketch. We had it like
for 3 years now.
2 years.
No, we had it for like 3 years.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we had it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Rough.
And then we developed on that, but still, we had it. And then, after we hear them like gradually, it like dived into our that it could lead to this album actually.
Wait, so you had the song done for 3 years.
Yeah.
But then do you know what message you want to send in the album? Like, before you go back and listen to old songs that could fit it?
So it wasn't like Childhood definitely was gonna be in this album no matter what it was gonna be, right? Childhood was like, you could say it was a root of the even sonically, like this was the root of what we wanted to do next. We had Childhood, and then we started shaping this album and kind of like really talking about what this album should be about, and it just naturally Heal made the most sense. Yeah.
Do you share amongst you all when it comes to sharing your life to craft these records, or do you kind of write songs on your own and then come together?
There's many ways. Sometimes we write together. Sometimes like Hajun would bring like a part of the melody and he'd be like, I want to develop this. I'm thinking this. Or Chaeyoung, he would, there's a song in the album called Seesaw. It's about his story. He brought like the first half of it with like guide lyrics that are not finished, but like there's something there, right? Then we kind of like share what this is about, and we input, we go back and forth.
You fight over words.
Exactly. And he's like, I brought this. It doesn't even matter at that point. You're like, I don't care. It's the rose. Yeah.
Yeah, it's everybody's.
Yeah,
It's everybody's.
It's everybody's.
Is that a little scary when you have to when these songs still remain personal to each one of you?
No,
not at all.
We're so happy to do it. We want to share it and not just make it just about me when it comes to a song, because like a song, it doesn't have to have one meaning. Always.
Totally.
Yeah. It can mean whatever. When we write songs, we have our own message for sure, but we usually don't share it too much because, whoever's listening, they could take away their own message for it. It could be a tool for them to feel whatever. We don't mind.
It's actually really better to have 4 stories in it, because there's a lot of other audiences who's gonna relate to.
Yeah.
That's why we always wanted to make it really open and
touches the most amount of people.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the song Definition of Ugly Is?
Ooh, that is exactly like the title. So that one, the main
is what though? What is the definition of ugly?
So the main theme of that song was, the story of the ugly duckling.
Yes.
Yeah. So you think you're a duck, but you're this. You're a different duck, and you try to fit in this group of ducks, and you're getting picked on, whatever, blah blah blah. No, everybody thinks you're ugly, you're different, you're special, but then you realize later on you were just in the wrong group environment. You're actually a swan. So that's the whole story. That's what the definition of ugly is.
Trying to fit into a different circumstance.
Yeah, we're saying like being special is not bad.
Basically,
yeah,
yes.
You just haven't found the right people to be special with. If you feel so, because I think growing up, there's a lot of when you're in your teenage years, right? You want to fit in, and you always want to be cool, and I think that's natural for everybody, right?
Yeah.
We all want to fit in for some reason, and those are the really like strong times where you get the feeling of like, oh, why don't I fit in here, or why do I feel like I'm not being myself, and you're starting to realize that maybe those weren't the right group of or right environment for me to be in. Maybe I'm more like this, and sometimes people perceive you as ugly, sometimes people perceive you as pretty, but at the end of the day it doesn't matter, because you're a swan, or maybe you're a duck, maybe you're a lion. We're not the same. Nobody's the same. Yeah,
But we all are still the same.
exactly.
Mhm.
We are all one, but we are all special in our own way. Exactly. Yeah.
And that we talk in the song Cure.
Yeah.
You touch upon, so what is the ultimate goal of Heal?
Ultimate goal? I mean, we already achieved it. We healed through
Yes.
writing this album.
You guys healed.
Yeah, we putting the songs out, having it on, writing the lyrics on paper, now like recording it and everything. Like, we healed through the process, not just writing the songs, but the trips we took to write this album, the connections, the conversations we had with our partners, with everybody, our crew, writing this album. I think it was a very healing process, and that's what we wanted. Coming back, we wanted to kind of gather around, like starting this new chapter. We wanted to, go back to our beginnings,
Yes.
beginning thoughts, and
Yeah.
that's what we did.
What was it like getting together for the first time after what, like two years? Is that what you guys?
2-3 years. It was great. We all matured individually, and we were apart for each other. So sharing those experiences within the lost time, it was beautiful.
We talked
Yeah.
a lot about what heal is
Mhm.
actually.
Yeah.
And we learned a lot.
Yeah.
And well, for now we might, healing might be something that you constantly give love to yourself.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that we learned, and well, we're still learning.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to share what we felt through this album.
Yeah.
When you sit down for the first time after years,
Yeah.
do you just catch up? Do
Yeah,
you go
catch up.
Do you play music?
No, it took us a week catching up.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
a week, literally a week of drinking and conversating
Yeah.
is what. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did, and more
And
after that.
And it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We had fun. We got drunk as hell, and yeah.
Is this the glamping trips?
Yeah, we did the glamping
Ooh,
trip.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you saw
saw
the
that.
episode.
Cool,
Yeah.
sir.
We also just did like drinking nights in Korea. Just went out and got drunk. Yeah.
And like hungover, we were like, and then
Yeah.
talk about like, oh, yo,
Yeah.
What do you guys drink?
You get drunk a lot, yeah?
Yeah, I think So this year, right? We've been drinking a lot this year, honestly. The amount of times we drank this year is way more than how much we drank so far in our life. Do we agree? Yeah, like the amount of times we drank this year, just this year, is way more than the times we have drank up until our life period. Yeah.
But you gotta
Why?
make up for lost time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why?
That's
I
it.
think first reason, we got older. Drinking is much more fun now. Also, second reason, it's fun. Yeah.
So the third reason is
It's
it's
fun.
amusing.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
it's fun. Basically, yes.
Something to do.
I mean, when you get older, drinking is fun, but the hangovers definitely get worse.
They do. Yeah. And that's why we've been trying to like cut down a little bit while we have to get ready for tour and like do practices and stuff. Yeah. We can't sing after we drink.
What was it like for you guys to play for the first time after all those years?
Oh yeah, so I remember I had my solo tour. I ended in Korea, right? And on my last show, which was in Korea, The Rose came out as a special guest, and I finished my set. And the last like 30 minutes, we did 5 songs. That was like The Rose's set, right? So
Was that the first time did you sound check together? or-
Yeah, we did. We practiced a little bit.
Okay.
Well, we should have practiced a little bit
'Cause,
more,
yeah,
but we're busy drinking. No,
We
so
forgot.
yeah, we were practicing because I honestly didn't remember like the chords, and none
3
of us did.
years, you
Yeah.
forget something. So.
Yeah, my fingers were hurting from playing guitar. Like,
Oh yeah, you don't play guitar on your solo project,
not
do you?
really. Yeah, like one song maybe, and even then, like I'm like, just do it. Yeah, no one will notice.
What was it like for you guys to get back on stage?
Whoa. Well, we always wanted to,
Yeah.
and it was a moment that we were always look forward to. So we just felt great. That's all. Like happy. We felt so like relieved and like so like a family.
Mhm.
What we could say is like,
Accomplished.
yeah, accomplished. Something like that.
Long time coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know this album was done?
How?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we still feel like it's not done. There's so many things we need to do.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
what?
is. Yeah, it is too late.
Album? Okay.
There's like so many things that goes after the album too, right? Now we gotta perform it, right? So like we're practicing and like I'm like, what were the words again? It's never done. I think that's up to the audiences to finish it. Yeah.
You're like deep, but I don't know if you try to be deep or it just is like unintentional.
Is that deep? I don't think that was that deep, but yeah.
You make a lot of animal references too.
I love animals.
You do.
Yeah.
Animal reference.
Yeah. The last time you talked about moths.
Yeah, moths.
Oh yeah.
Insect, but yes. Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry if I insulted anybody.
Okay.
My bad.
Just
My
to be
bad.
correct.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, can I ask a basic question? I'm sure a lot of people ask you, but like on this new album, how do you decide if it's gonna be English or Korean lyrics?
Yeah, we don't. We honestly don't. It's not like we go into the album saying like, okay, this album is gonna be 70% Korean, 30% English. It's like every song is different. So we would write the melodies and maybe sometimes the lyrics come first, and we just go with the flow. Like, oh, I think like this sounds good here. Like this feels right.
But do you write in one language over the other usually?
No, not really. Oh, well, you know what though? When we write melodies, we all sing in gibberish, but that's more English than Korean.
Gibberish.
English gibberish,
Like,
yeah.
I wanna do love.
Yeah.
Why is English easier to sing gibberish in?
Flows better. Korean words are like, it's like hard cuts. 한국말은 딱딱해요. Like 딱딱, right?
부드러울 수도
근데
있겠지만
Yeah.
딱딱하죠.
딱딱할 수 있어요.
네, 그렇죠.
It's more like cut, like English, like it connects better, so it's easier to sing the melodies that way.
I don't know. Like, is it because of the syllables or something? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we should ask whoever made it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Most of the songs that I was listening to,
Yeah.
they have both.
They're both. Yeah. Actually, this album is more English, I think.
It came out to be.
Yeah, it came out to be.
Got it. So, but
Yeah, but we do have both. Yeah.
how many 100% English records are on here?
That's like Sour, Time, Shift,
And
Cure.
Cure. Yes, Cure.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Just one sentence.
Same
as
right.
Childhood.
Yeah,
Oh, the
next
Childhood.
with Childhood, we have the verse.
Oh, yeah, verse.
Definition of ugly is like 50-50.
Yeah.
Um,
And
what
Seesaw
other
is
songs
all
do we have?
Korean.
No, Seesaw is like mostly Korean.
Mostly Korean
yeah.
and like 10-20%
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd always hear a little bit of English in there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
even all your stuff, like, dude,
Yeah.
IOI is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a really great song.
Thank you.
Really fucking good.
Yeah.
You said one song, Shift or Time, has one sentence of Korean. Is that what you said?
Time. Yeah.
Why is that? Why that one sentence fit in there?
For no reason. Yeah. Honestly, we're like.
we wrote it and then we just felt we gotta have Korean in it. Just that the word it's 시간이 흘러.
시간을 그려.
그려. 시간이
It's
흘러.
like we're talking about draw the time. It makes sense in Korean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta see it in context, but drawing the time.
Why did it need to be there, though?
No reason. Yeah. It didn't need to be there, but I think we felt like it should be there.
Yeah. And and we thought that it might be interesting to overseas fans that there's gonna be something there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
What are they saying?
It just sounded so pretty. And
Yeah.
the thing is though, like in Childhood too, like in the chorus, we have one line that's Korean. 시간이 흘러, that's like time passes. And
and
connects.
It connects.
And drawing the time, but it's like a little, like, what do you call those, cookies?
Yeah. The little
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah.
How does it work in Korea being a rock band? Like, are you considered K-pop?
No, I don't even think Korean people knows that well. honestly.
It's everyone else.
Yeah. They could consider us whatever they want, but yeah, they might think we're just a K-pop band or K-rock, or they might just think we're an indie band, or they might not think of us at all.
No, actually, like
Sorry.
all the Koreans think that we're like not Korean band, you know,
Yeah.
because we're so much
we're always gone.
like in gone, you
Yeah.
know, basically.
I get that.
On tour or like now.
Like the only other rock band from Korea to really, and there's been a few, but the only other Korean rock band to come on our show is Day 6.
Yeah.
But they were a rock. They're
they're
rock
doing there,
band.
Zach?
and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Is that
man.
supposed to be the drums or
I'm playing something. But they fucking rock.
No, they do.
Yeah,
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 they're
they
awesome.
do.
I actually, we know a couple of members. Yeah. He's friends with the drummer.
Cool.
The drum friends, drum buddies.
Yeah, they got like a drum group. Yeah.
What do you got? You could just hang out and drum?
Just drink.
Seems like a common theme.
Like that's
No
all
drum.
you guys do.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
Do you drink here?
Sure. Yeah, like always.
in Korea, in LA.
K
everywhere.
Town, we got that spot, Inner Crew, right?
Yeah, we
that's our
always-
partner spot. We always drink there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you have like a hookup.
Yeah, so our office is there, so
Sick.
yeah, downstairs.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're from here. We talked about this last time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're
Not from
LA.
K Town, but from the Valley.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah,
45 minutes from here.
Yeah, Thousand Oaks.
Yeah.
Newberry Park, actually, to be specific. Yeah.
Thousand. Do you go home when you're here? Thousand
So
Oaks?
like I don't have a house there anymore, but
Is your parents here?
so my stepdad actually still lives there. My mom lives in.
Oh, cool.
Maybe this is too much information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you just give away your address? at
Yeah,
this
my
point?
address is.
Social security number.
yeah.
Heel is the album. There's going to be a link in the description below so you can listen to it. What are you thinking?
World tour.
Yeah, world tour.
Casual.
Long tour. Casual.
Is that what you think when we say world tour? You just say think long?
Long tour, yeah. The world is so big.
Does that make you nervous?
No, honestly makes me frustrated at how much traveling we have to do. But it makes up for that frustration because of those 2 hours of our performance, or 1.5. And we were saying this earlier too, right?
Mhm.
1.5 hours of performing, that's like why we do this, right? That's why we have all these things around it to build for that one moment, and it's all worth it. However, the process of it, we can't always say we're just like party, enjoying life. There's so much goes into, so much manpower, brain power,
Mhm.
a lot of thinking, a lot of little small details, but it's all worth it.
Eventually, like when we finish the show, we just think that wow, this is an honor to feel
Yeah,
what we are feeling right now. So we feel that every time.
very thankful.
Mm-hmm.
During the creative process, do you guys just jam? Like, how do you put together a production track?
Usually we don't play the song until we kind of half arrange it in our head together. So we acoustic guitar, piano. This is how we write, just with that 1st.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, like,
Yeah.
you'll arrange it, and then who takes on what as it comes to like beefing it up?
So
That-
Tojun.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
differs every time, but still.
But Tojun, like he's really good with DAW softwares, and he's the one that takes care of our tone of the band and like the instruments that kind of go into it. Of course, we play our own instruments. However, like rather than our instruments, there's a lot of synth sounds that go into it, and all that. We arrange it together, but the tone of it, Tojun takes care of a little bit more.
You are fully insulated, right? It's just
What does
you
that
guys.
mean?
Meaning,
Insulated? Oh, it's just us.
yeah,
Yeah.
nobody else.
Yeah, and we're this album we're talking a lot about maybe we should incorporate some of different producers.
We're
Like,
really open, actually.
we've been doing this just with the 4 of us for like 6-7 years, right? So we're like, yeah, we can make it a lot easier.
Or you
this-
can
this
learn
album
new
we have to-
things and get
very true.
explore and open your mind.
Yeah, no, that was the first idea that we talked about. Was that for this next album, after the Seal album, we want to collaborate with different producers, different artists, and try to like you said, learn new things, kind of see where we could take it.
It
'Cause
just
now
takes
we're-
the right person, though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But we have 2 songs we collaborated in this album too.
True. That was like our first step trying new things. Yeah.
Mm.
Which ones?
Sour
and Cure.
and Cure. Yeah.
Would you take away from those sessions that you may apply moving forward?
It was
It's a vibe.
mhm.
Is it the same person on both?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Different people.
Yeah. Brian. Actually, on Cure, Brian Lee. He wrote like huge songs. He wrote like Post Malone, Weekend, like Havana. I think he was one of the writers for Havana. You know, Bronx. What did he write? Do you know? Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Insert his credits here.
Yeah. Please.
We'll put him on the screen.
Thank you. Thank you guys for being in this album.
Mhm.
We rose you.
Did you actually work in a studio with these guys, or was it all like?
No, so we
Over Zoom.
brought them. So we had a theme. We for Cure especially, we had like the bass and the bones, and we kind of brought it. And he actually came. You know, we went to Joshua Tree to finalize the album. Brian, he came over. He drove to Joshua Tree. We hung out and we kind of talked about it. And
And then he just threw an idea and we liked it. So
Yeah.
why not incorporate it?
What'd you all think about Joshua Tree?
beautiful. It was one of our best memories together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's wild. A lot of people are going there to make music. 5 Seconds of Summer did their recent album there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
awesome.
There's
They're a great band.
There's something about Joshua Tree.
I
There
think
is. It's peaceful. That's
yeah,
what
it's
it is.
peaceful. I
There's
think it's
nothing-
just that you get to spend your time like with only the people that you want, and have time to think about, like really sit down
Yeah.
and chill, and just think about what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what do you want to say, everything that.
Yeah.
So
No distractions. I think
No
that's
distraction.
biggest thing. Yeah.
Literally nothing.
Literally, yeah. And it's
Mm.
only like 2-3 hours away. I
Yeah.
think that's like the takeaway, right? You don't have to go too far.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, my dream is to get a house in Palm Springs and just
Ooh.
escape there all the time.
Yeah, that'd be nice, but not live there fully, right? It's so
Yeah.
hot there.
Nah, just
Yeah.
when I want to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, yeah.
mhm.
That's a good spot.
Go to the desert.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Who booked the terrible little place you guys practice in the little?
Yeah, don't even get me into
Oh my
that. So
God.
Tojin,
well, it was worth it
in what ways?
in some ways.
You know what he
Somewhat
said? It
ways.
was hilarious. It's in our doc too. But he, I was saying like, hey, I'm glad we're saving money, and I'm glad you got this place that we have and we could put our instruments in, and it was under construction still, and there's like we were catching like 20 mosquitoes an hour, honestly. And then I was telling him, I was like, when we first started our band, it was better than this.
Just all
Even when
downhill.
we first started our band, it was in better condition than this. And then Leo was like, sometimes when a frog wants to jump higher, it needs to steep lower to jump higher. And I was cracking up. Yeah.
Well,
It's not.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
No, exactly. That's when I understood. I was like,
so
okay.
it's now
that's-
it's now time to take 2 steps ahead now.
Yeah.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Is the label your label?
So yeah, we have partners. So our label is called. We made it in Korea. It's called Windfall.
Yes.
Right, our first name. And we have managing partners, which is Transparent Arts, and basically we do everything together. So
That's great.
yeah,
That's pretty sick.
it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of groups have that power and that ability and have that
Well-
trust in collaborators like that.
Yeah, we're thankful.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because if you want, you really could take 2 leaps forward.
yeah. No, honestly.
Oh yeah.
We could also like just break, like fall down, but that's okay too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of responsibilities, right?
Yeah, it's all on your shoulders, right? There's
It is,
nobody
it
to
is.
blame. We
Yeah.
talked about that the last time.
Yeah,
It's all you.
yeah. It's all us.
No scapegoats here.
Nope.
Only entrepreneurs.
Yeah, I could blame Tojin. I was just
Yeah,
blame the members.
like what he did on the construction rehearsal place.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you, but did we really have to go this bad?
Yeah, that's your quote. I'm really thankful for getting this place, but yeah, it's bad.
It was horrible. You guys should have seen it. Even our partners, they came in, they're like, what are you guys doing here? It was cool though, because then we did Joshua Tree, right? It was a
It was
beautiful
a
studio.
total contrast.
Yeah.
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 Heal Together World Tour. Go. It starts in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Joshua Tree, way better than any rehearsal, space basement, dungeon thing you can be in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will
for
you
sure.
go back to Joshua Tree for your next album, or do you want to change it up?
Not for the
consistently?
next album. The next album, we got to go to like a city.
Oh.
a city playlist.
Oh, that's like a little hint right there, right? We already kind of have a theme and what we want to do for the next album. But we need to go to like a busy city. Yeah.
Do you have any songs done for this
We have,
album?
like two, three.
Few?
2, 3, yeah.
Oh wow. Are these songs that didn't make it on Heel?
No, it wasn't for Heal. Yeah, we just kind of wrote it.
Yeah.
Wasn't for Heal though. Yeah.
How many songs did you have done that could have been on Heel?
Oh, if you just talking about like main like ideas and like like parts snippets of it, like we had like at least like 5 to 7 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have made it.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're just gone now?
No, they're still
They're
there.
in our archives.
Yeah. Maybe they'll come out later.
Were you nervous to put out Beauty and the Beast?
Not really.
Yeah. Not really.
Yeah.
First song back?
Oh,
No
I mean
nerves?
that. You know what? That
What?
one was actually, is a long story short, but that one was already supposed to come out like many years ago. It's
Oh,
just,
so you had it done.
yeah, the music video was shot already and everything, but it's just complications with certain situations that it just came out. It happened to come out in the middle of their like military
So
release.
it took like 2 years to get out.
Yeah. Everything was done already. Yeah.
So when it comes out and it still does well, what does that prove to you?
Did it do well?
Well, okay, so that
Yeah.
brings up another question. It's like, what is success to you then, and as
Well,
it
I mean,
relates to
like,
music?
Success, I think, in terms of us, I think we think success is like when more people listen to it. So we don't have like a pinpoint, but I think, like, for example, right, She's in the Rain and Sorry, I think they have around like 60 million streams right now. And Beauty and the Beast, how many does that have? Like,
I don't know.
yeah. So
Not that many.
yeah,
There you go.
not that many.
Not that
Yeah. So I think that we could kind of have a within our group we could kind of see the numbers, right? Not that it
Not
makes
that
it like
number is always the success.
Yeah,
the
it's not.
criterion,
No,
but,
for
but
sure.
Yeah, maybe he's talking about like compared to the songs that we have
Yeah.
already. Well,
it's like but because we didn't even get to promote it, honestly.
true. It was just
That's when they were like still in the army.
I
and-
understand.
Yeah, and we really believe we really thought that song when we wrote it like 4 years back,
4
3 years back, that was gonna
do something.
Yeah, because we really believed in the song at the time. We still do, but it was like where we were at and most advanced music that we felt like it was an upgrade from Sorry from our first single, right? So we're very excited. But then 2 years have passed.
I still love this song.
I love it too. I know. I'm not saying I don't love it. I love it. It's just that we have matured and we have grown from it a little bit.
And
right? Yeah.
there might be the the bridge in between the old chapter and the new chapter.
Yeah.
Which we're embarking on now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Heel is the album.
Yeah.
The tour, October 10th. Very exciting.
Thank you. Are you coming? You come to the show?
We're coming
guys?
to the show in November.
Nice.
Yay.
LA?
Mhm.
Yay. Woo woo.
Are we on the list?
Yeah, I was just invited before this interview.
Yeah.
Dan's been going to a lot of concerts.
I have.
recently.
I've been going to a lot.
Which one? What was the most recent one you went to?
I saw Stevie Nicks over the weekend.
Dope.
Yeah.
How was
so
that?
It was wonderful.
Beautiful.
And I saw Jack White.
Jack White.
Yeah, I saw Jack White.
Where,
and Stevie
where
Nicks.
was it at? The venues?
It was a festival in Dana Point.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
We'll go to the Heel Together World Tour.
Yes, we will.
Together.
Together. Yeah.
If you want to go as well, there's going to be a link in the description if you want to buy tickets.
We should drink a little bit backstage, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down.
Dan hasn't drank in years, and now he's drinking again, apparently.
Oh, wow. How's that?
Well, I haven't drank yet, but I'm going to in November with you guys.
Ooh.
You're going to break your sobriety with them?
Yeah, what do you guys drink? You take shots or we drink beer? What do you?
Yeah, we drink it all.
Any
Whatever you want.
What?
Every single one on all above.
We'll take
All
one of
the
each.
above. Yeah. What was that?
Let's take one of each.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Cool.
We'll have drink and at our LA show. Trust me, we'll have drinks there. Yeah, we'll have tequila. We'll have many things there.
You don't have like a drink of choice?
Well, I
What's
mean,
that?
usually drink. He's like, what's that? so in Korea we drink a lot of soju.
Yeah, I drink that. It's so good.
Yeah. We in Japan we would drink a lot of sake, highballs, right? In America we drink a lot of tequila and whiskey. Yeah, right.
Makes
I
me
mean,
puke.
we just drink.
Soju's
what's
really good,
available.
though.
Soju is good, but like not good for your body, but it is good.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
what's good for your body?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to alcohol.
Yeah, it's all
yeah.
good. Come on. It's all
Yeah.
going to destroy your liver.
You're right, but I feel like tequila destroys it a little bit more than soju for sure, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I also love flavored sake.
Ew,
Oh,
those are good.
good.
Have you tried flavored soju?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good too. It gives
Really
you
amazing.
a bigger headache.
The
Yeah.
headache afterwards.
Yeah, because it's sweet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I need to disguise the taste.
Yeah. It does.
I was told I need to go.
Oh, they want you to get the fuck out of here. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you.
Heel's name of the album, link in the description below.
Woo!
The Rose, everybody.
Woo!
Thank
Yay.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us again.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Hopefully you come back.
We will, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.